Hey guys, welcome back to the Wall Street Bull. Anthony here. I hope you're all doing well and staying positive out there. It is never a dull and boring moment in crypto and finance. That is why I love doing daily market updates. Now today, Gary Gensler absolutely got smashed by the committee hearing today. It was intense, literally intense, unbelievable. Finally, the congressmen and congresswomen and the committee are seeing through Gary Gensler's absolute BS, okay? It's unbelievable it's taken this long, and it just makes me think what is going to happen with Judge Torres in the Ripple versus XRP lawsuit and with the SEC. Mind blown. Anyway, I'm going to go through everything today. Again, I covered a little bit of the committee hearing in a video earlier this morning. It's unbelievable. Anyway, I'm very bullish. Let's get straight into it, guys. Massive shout out and thank you to every single one of you who have subscribed to the channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. If you are new, make sure you smash the subscribe button down there and turn on that little bell notification as well, because as you can see right here, I love documenting my journey with investing, with cryptos, dividend stocks, growth stocks, talking about passive income, building financial freedom, and of course, my goal at the end of the day is to build generational wealth. So come along this incredible journey. Things are just getting freaking wild, all right? No joke. Also, if you can give this video a thumbs up, watch it straight through, it would really help me push this channel out to a lot more people, because the YouTube algorithm is absolute magic when you find, ladies and gentlemen, do that, all right? So make sure you give it a good old thumbs up. Doesn't cost you anything. It's down there. Thank you very much. You guys absolutely rock. Also, a little disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor. Please do your own research and due diligence out there. Do not want to see anyone get financially hurt. That is why my number one golden rule is I only invest what I can afford to lose. And yes, we do not like to lose, but you can lose money like that in the blink of an eye in crypto. So please be careful out there. Do your own research and due diligence. This video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the formalities are out of the way. Yes, today was a beautiful day for the crypto community. How good was it? I'm just in euphoria right now. It's awesome. Finally, someone and a lot of people in government in the United States are standing up to Gary Gensler. It's unbelievable. Ripple were the first. Just saying. Anyway, guys, the best possible news you could be hoping for right now as crypto trader is a positive resolution as a crypto trader for the Ripple case. If we get a headline that XRP in its current form is not a security, we'll likely be sending it to the rest of the top 300 to Valhalla, which is awesome. I love that. Now, obviously got here right now an entire panel again against Gensler, and I wonder if Judge Torres was watching it all right now, and I'm sure she was very, very closely. It's going to be very interesting. Now, I haven't put my top altcoins up in the portfolio today, and again, I do put that up in the Patreon, which is linked below, but let's go to Coinspot quickly. This is where I buy my cryptos in Australia. There is a referral link below for this. Please feel free to use it. You will get $10 in Bitcoin, and of course, with any of this stuff, do your own research. Now, all the prices you see here are in Australian dollars, and everything else is set to US dollars because I'm catering for everybody around the world. Now, I'm going to have a quick read through the prices right now. I'm not going to go through all of them, but Bitcoin's sitting at 44,000 Australian dollars today. You got ETH at 3,100. XRP's at 78 cents, guys, and I'm insanely bullish on that now, given the fact that Gary Gensler absolutely got slammed in this committee hearing. Really, really bullish on it. Let's move on. We've got Solana at $36. You've got Link at $12. Stellar XLM at 15 cents right now. ICP, $10 flat. Very interesting. You've got Hedera at 9 cents as well. VeChain back down to 3 cents. Algo's at 32 cents. Excuse me. Moving down, you've got CFX right here at 52 cents as well. Chili's 21 cents right now, and I'm up 592% on the day with that one with the crypto bots in the Patreon. Mind blown. Unbelievable. Moving down, ladies and gentlemen, let's go to Casper. It has flipped XDC in market cap up 2.73% now to 8 cents. Very undervalued. IOTA 33 cents, and of course XDC at 6 cents as well. Very, very bullish. Now let's go to Crypto Bubbles. I want to get to all of the interviews and stuff on Twitter because it's just mental. Excuse me. Again, Wall Street Bull University is linked below. I put up all my buys, my sells, my trades, my crypto trading strategies, the news, everything to do. That's, basically what I'm doing at the moment, which is making money. is in the Patreon. Also, my dividend investments as well. I just put a post up earlier today and they're showing what income I'm generating from these investments. So it's really good. Go check it out. It's a very bullish community, and I'm not selling any BS courses in there either, guys. It's just literally stuff that's making me money, and I'm sharing it with incredible people as well. So thank you very much to those of you who have subscribed. Now, go check it out. Link is below. Crypto bubbles. Let's have a look here. We have Radix still up again, 15 on the day. 137% on the week. That is freaking unbelievable. And 195% on the month. You cannot complain about those gains. FTT, I don't know why the hell anyone would buy this token. Seriously, 16 on the day. I mean, this is based on the announcement that the exchange could basically FTX come back alive. And I just don't know why anyone would buy it. I'm steering right the hell away from this token. Do not go and buy it. It's just rubbish. It's just got no utility at all. All it's really doing is getting retail investors' money and putting it back into the exchange and benefiting the government regulators that are going to potentially relist it back up. I mean, why? Just, it's just yuck. Just go away. Anyway, Gary Gensler. This is going to be the topic of the whole video today, because this is absolutely insanely bullish and hilarious at the same time, because the guy's an absolute goose. I'm sorry. But anyway, Bitcoin has clawed its way back above 30K at the time of writing, while several altcoins are taking a sign of steam ahead right now. But for how long? Meanwhile, the SEC boss, Gary Gensler, has been absolutely roasted in his hearing at Congress. Let's start there. Actually, it's a pretty entertaining stuff, especially if you're not a fan. Desperate governmental overreach right here and suppression of innovation under the thin veil of consumer protection. Just a touch of the context and background if you get up to speed here first right now. Securities Exchange Commission Chairman Gary Gensler had been in charge of the US financial regulatory body for 2 years and has increasingly gone after the US crypto industry in that time. The SEC has leveled at least 55 enforcement actions against the US crypto firms, including Ripple and many others, mind you, as well, and claimed millions of dollars in settlement fines from several of them. For example, the US exchange Kraken, which settled by paying $30 million fine for a disgorgement pre-judgment interest in a civil penalties right here, and agreeing to terminate its staking passive yield income program for US clients. Gensler, a former blockchain lecturer at MIT, had a swarming beehive in his bonnet about everything that isn't Bitcoin, labeling all altcoin securities in his public disclosure. He maintains rules and regulations for crypto compliance are clear, but the entire industry disagrees, and so do several members of Congress. And that said, he does have some powerful political supporters as well. We all know who they are. If you don't, go look them up. And a side note, while teaching at MIT, Gensler was mates with Silvio Micheli, founder of Algorand, a blockchain and crypto project, and Gensler has in the past talked up Algorand on a handful of occasions, leading some to compare that this with a celebrity shilling of cryptos, a practice he has SEC heavy targets. Rich hypocrisy right here, you'd be the judge. I mean, just, oh God, man, he needs to go. Anyway, moving on, we have crypto, and again, Gary Gensler, crypto hearing, advantage to XRP holders in the Ripple case. And this is going to be very interesting to see what Judge Torres makes of all of this from this committee hearing. I really am optimistic and positive and bullish on this case that she's going to make the right decision, that XRP is not a security, and he's going to give legal clarity as well in this whole crypto space. This is enormous, this ruling. Couldn't have come at a better time if you ask me. Anyway, now that this is well established during a congressional hearing that there is a general consensus about the prevailing confusion about whether a majority of cryptocurrencies are securities or commodities, right now, you've got XRP token holders are starting to believe could be an advantage in the ongoing SEC versus Ripple lawsuit. The US SEC chair Gary Gensler faltered in his response to a question on whether Ethereum is a security or a commodity during the hearing on the SEC oversight right now. And the question was specifically asked by Patrick McHenry, and the chairman of US House of Financial Services Committee. Now, I'm going to play you all of these interviews, so we're going to get straight to it pretty much in 1 second, but just want to make a point of this, but XRP grabbing investors' eyeballs. I love that heading. But The XRP recent trends, or I should say transactions, indicate that the asset is becoming the most popular altcoin in South Korea. It's the most popular altcoin, I believe, around the world anyway. And data from the crypto market intelligence provider Keiko, right, he revealed that Ripple's native token is recently taking the lead among other assets in the country. The token has drawn attention to the most investors in the country, resulting in a surge in its trading volume. Surges again in South Korea. I believe it's going to surge worldwide. It's going to be crazy. Now, I'm going to read the headline right here, but I watched Brian Armstrong, Coinbase CEO, on a CNBC interview this afternoon, and basically he's saying that they could potentially move offices as well to Hong Kong. Because this could become the next crypto hub, which is interesting. And Hong Kong has historically provided a fertile soil to grow financial institutions, which are big institutions as well. Can it also make magic for crypto firms? I think it can as well. And I'm going to quickly read this, but it's been almost a year since your favorite China watcher wrote anything meaningful about the Chinese crypto community. And the truth of the matter is that China's lockdown made it difficult for anyone who is not living in Asia to truly understand its market. So I was surprised to feel that the pro-crypto excitement right here of last week's Web3 festival in Hong Kong. The big news was a major policy announcement from Hong Kong government indicating its desire to make the island a happy place for crypto companies to come and set up shop within the limits, of course. Pretty much the same as Dubai. Australia is pretty forward-thinking with crypto. The UK is as well. Every other country apart from the United States, this is why they need to get rid of Gary Gensler from this position that he's in. Honestly, and they should let the CFTC regulate cryptocurrencies more than bloody the SEC, that's for sure. But anyway, and again, Brian Armstrong did mention in this interview that he is well prepared to go for a win with the SEC in court. And they have the financial capabilities to do that also. So I watched that interview. We'll probably share it in the description below. But anyway, quickly, Apple crypto users potentially exposed to iOS and macOS vulnerabilities, which is very interesting right here. And I keep an eye on this. But a very serious vulnerability has been found in Apple's operating system. Attackers can gain root privileges, which may compromise the security of users' crypto assets. And these scams just need to get lost, honestly. I mean, enough with the scams and stealing people's crypto. Like, come on. Anyway, the biggest crypto bull cycle is upon us. Bernstein right here. Macro catalysts are lining up for Bitcoin. A new report from a brokerage firm said right now, and FTX's collapse was a catalyst for the new bullish cycle in cryptocurrency markets. Brokerage firm Bernstein said that the research report on Monday, the crypto exchange's demise cleaned up the final tranche of toxic crypto leverage and taught digital asset investors the importance of decentralization and self-custody wallets, the report said. Macro catalysts are aligning for Bitcoin, the world's largest cryptocurrency by market cap. The note added that with continued weakness in the United States regional banks and the further deposit outflows towards money market funds, and the big four banks are reflecting concerns about the centralization of money, any potential dislocation, whether the banks and credit side or on the sovereign side, positions Bitcoin perfectly as a safe haven asset alongside gold. There you go. Cathie Wood's been saying that for months. Now, if we go to cryptometer.io, we've got money flowing into, ladies and gentlemen, XRP. There you go. There it is. Very nice. We have also some other ones right here. Let me have a look. We've got Cartesi, Clay, Spell, DYDX as well. My bot on that one at the moment is up 4.31% in the last 7 days. That is insane. Gala as well. And that is pretty much it, ladies and gentlemen. Now, let's go to Twitter because this is where all the juicy stuff is today, man. Honestly, wow. Unbelievable. Wall Street Bull, go follow me on Twitter. Thank you to those 4,404 people. You guys absolutely rock. And everyone watching this channel, by the way, if you've made it this far in the video, I will be giving this bull ring away when I hit 100,000 subs on YouTube. Now, I'm going to scroll down to a couple of things right here because I want to play these because this is crazy right now. Have a listen to this. This is in relation to XRP. Have a listen to this. Gary Gensler today.
Active.
Do you say XRP is a security?
We're in court and active discussions and litigation on that.
You're in litigation because you do.
Very interesting. So there was a comment made on that. Now, keep moving down. Obviously, I'm going to get to Johnny Deaton's video because he's an absolute legend. But I want to play you this one right here. Have a listen to this.
Digital asset?
No.
And so maybe here, I'm guessing most folks on your senior staff, I'm guessing you included, have bought or sold stocks, but none of them have owned, or none of them currently own crypto assets, but are in the process of making rules and regulations on crypto assets. That'd be a fair assumption.
I couldn't speak to that. I actually at MIT taught a course called Blockchain and Money. I taught multiple courses called Crypto Finance and other courses as well.
But you didn't own any crypto.
No.
You taught the course, but you weren't a user in the product.
I did not own crypto assets. They're a highly speculative asset.
No, I'm not asking for your view on it. I'm just saying that you're in the business now of making rules and regulations regarding digital assets, but you've taught a class on it. You've never personally owned a digital asset, any crypto, including Bitcoin.
The only digital assets I have is my bank account and my brokerage accounts, but no crypto.
Very good. Thank you.
I call BS. I'm just saying. Now, have a listen to this, all right? It just keeps getting grilled. Have a listen to this. It's a beautiful day. Just have a listen.
Or a security.
As amended,
I'm asking you, sitting in your chair now, to make an assessment under the laws as exist. Is Ether a commodity or a security?
without speaking to anyone.
I know you've repeatedly said that you're not going to speak to one, except you've spoken to one, Bitcoin.
He's shaking. He's literally shaking.
As amended.
I'm asking you, sitting in your chair now, to make an assessment under the laws as exist. Is Ether a commodity or a security?
Without speaking to anyone.
I know.
Unbelievable. And then there's another grilling that he got. Now, I just want to play you guys this because this is crazy. This gentleman right here, Warren Davidson, man, legend. Have a listen to this. Called it like it is today and told the truth by telling Gensler to his face that he is a complete failure as the chairman of the SEC. Wow, look at this.
A month, Chairman Gensler, your record of failures to protect investors and abuses of power make it clear that we need to restructure the Securities and Exchange Commission. The failures are many, but let me cite some of the abuses. You average more than 2 rules proposals a month. You provide inappropriately short comment periods. You have unworkable and unlawful ESG disclosure mandates on the market. You have essentially a Hotel California rule for crypto where you can check in anytime you like, but you can never leave. You have endless discovery with no resolution and no clarity for the captives in the market. You have unworkable proposals for overhauling equity market structure, a de facto ban on crypto through proposed custody rule. You have high staff turnover, unhappy people leaving your office, and unhappy companies and capital leaving our country. To correct a long series of abuses, I'm introducing legislation that removes the chairman of the Securities and Exchange Commission and replaces the role with an executive director that reports to the board where all authority would reside. Former chairs of the SEC will be ineligible under my proposed bill. And this isn't just my take. It resonates across the political spectrum. The American people want democratic access to capital, retail investor participation. You can't just exclude retail investors from markets and claim it's for their own good. Our markets need to function and flourish, and I yield back. Chairman Gensler, your record...
wow. Like, it's just the best. It's just so good. Sorry, I'm just pausing because it's just like, holy shit. Wow, like, that's what happened. He absolutely got grilled. And I'm really wondering, have a listen to John Deaton right now because this sums up everything. For real, just have a listen to this legend, okay? I'm going to scroll up. You got to listen to this. Thanks, Digital Asset Investor, as well. Big shout out for the video. Have a listen to this.
Questions. The other thing, the number one thing that I took away from this hearing on specific questions that should absolutely scare the living shit out of everyone involved in crypto is the following. It was an open-ended question by Maxine Waters, where she just playing the partisan hack that she played in today's hearing, where she said questions like, do you have authority to regulate the crypto market? And of course he said yes, but she said, I want you to follow up your answer about what is a crypto. And this is what he said. He said, if there's a website, that's indication. If it is software that needs to be upgraded, that is indication of a security. If there are lawyers who have been hired to come in to meet with us, that is an indication of a security because there's a small group of entrepreneurs involved. Just think about that for a second. The man has been saying for 2 years, come in and talk to us. Come in and talk to us. Now he's saying, if you come in and talk to him and you hired lawyers to do it, that indicates that you have a security. He literally said that today at the hearing. And then he also threw out if there's Twitter accounts. So think about that. Website, Twitter accounts is upgraded, software being upgraded. So what's that tell you about what his thoughts are of Ethereum? He won't answer it, people, but you know clearly, meeting his definition, Bitcoin would be implicated. I'm not saying he's saying that. I'm just telling you, if you listen to what he said, wasn't there a Bitcoin Taproot software upgrade? Doesn't Bitcoin get upgraded? Ethereum upgrade, the Shanghai that just happened, all of those things indicate what we warned at Crypto Law a year and a half ago. Every single token is in danger with this guy. The other thing, the number one thing.
Unbelievable. That is pretty much it, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, just Gary Gensler getting absolutely hammered today. It was just a beautiful thing to see that, because finally, they're waking up to his absolute gross overreach over cryptocurrencies, and it needs to stop. And it's not just like one individual. There's a dozen individuals in Congress that want him gone. Look at this. Thank you, James Rule XRP, by the way, mate. Appreciate it. But I'm not going to read all of it. Without clear rules, I'm going to read the part of it, but without clear rules of the road, your push for firms to come in and register is a willful misrepresentation of the SEC's non-existent registration process. The only entity to blame for the lack of registrants right here is the SEC itself. The SEC should take this opportunity to work with Congress to ensure innovators and investors have the regulatory clarity and protections that they deserve. We look forward to continuing our discussions, guys. Look at all this congressmen and women right here. Whew, that's incredible. Absolutely incredible. And I just want to point out as well, I did tweet this before, and earlier before, but I basically said this. When you're stopping capital inflows into the United States, and I'm sure it's like this in every other country around the world, when you're stopping money from coming into your country, new investors' money, development money, whatever it may be, you're taking jobs out of the United States or any other country with that, for that matter, it is going to get the attention of government officials, regardless of whatever where they are. You're hurting the economy of the country. Innovation. United States is, obviously falling behind because of Gary Gensler. Of course it's going to piss off the Congress. What do you think's going to happen? When you get so many thousands and thousands and millions of people around the world complaining about one individual, something's going to break. The guy's got to go. Honestly, he has to go. He's just not the right person at all for crypto. He's probably getting bribed something shocking by his mates on Wall Street. I mean, he was making millions and millions of dollars in Wall Street as a Goldman Sachs investment banker. I mean, come on. Whew. Oh, gosh, unbelievable. Anyway, let's go to coin market cap. We've got $1.2 trillion, $45 billion in total volume in the last 24 hours. We've got 45% BTC, 19% Ethereum. Top altcoins, again, I post this up in the Patreon every single morning when I'm having my espresso. And by the way, I need to get some coffee. I've run out at home, but anyway. Excuse me. We've got Superfarm, Kin, Acro, VTHO, and Casper as the gainers at the moment. Where I'm focusing my attention is these coins right here, guys. The banking coins, especially XRP now. I mean, I can't even put into words what this would basically mean after seeing today, and if Judge Torres actually watched that entire thing today. I think it was 5 hours long or something like that, the committee hearing. I'm yet to watch the whole thing. I've only watched snippets of it, so I will give an update tomorrow about that. But guys, XRP, I mean, come on. This is the one project. I mean, Ripple, obviously and XRP are two different things, but the one project that is literally fighting the SEC over exactly what he was grilled about with a congressional committee hearing today. Mind blown. Anyway, guys, that is it. Thank you very much for watching. I will speak to everyone tomorrow, and I hope you all have a good evening or good afternoon wherever you are in the world, all right? I'll speak to everyone in the comments community tab. Join the Patreon is linked below. Peace out, guys. Bye.